Daybreak in my heart begins before the sun comes fully in. A silver line, a tender start. The dawn is spreading through my heart. The longest part of night is gone. The blue is turning into dawn. Rain still clings to every wire, but all the dark has lost its fire. I stand beneath the waking sky and feel a change I can't deny. Not loud enough for anyone, but enough to tell me love has come. Through every song, through every rain, through every soft and bright refrain, this morning found its way to me and opened what I could not see. I used to think the heart stayed still until some larger force than will, but now I know it wakes this way in gentle weather day by day. The dawn is spreading through every room. What once was distant starts to bloom, and all the blue I carried through becomes a softer road to you. Daybreak in my heart begins the moment you arrive, like a quiet light that turns my sleeping world alive, and every faded piece of me starts shining through the blue. When daybreak in my heart begins with you. Daybreak in my heart is not a sudden flame. It is the silver kind of love that slowly learns your name, and all the tender hopes I kept are finally coming true. When daybreak in my heart begins with you. The clouds are pearl instead of dark. The morning birds begin their arc. A bus goes by, the cafe wakes, and still my hidden silence breaks. In rainy streets and window glass, in little hours I let you pass. Through all my careful walls and fears, through all my half-forgotten years, I feel no need to turn away from what the morning has to say, because it says with every hue the world can start again in blue. And if this is where longing ends, it ends by turning into friends, with hope, with warmth, with something new, with all my quiet love for you. The sky is open, the rain is through, but still the dawn feels made of you. And in my chest, so bright, so true, a whole new day keeps breaking through. Daybreak in my heart begins the moment you arrive, like a quiet light that turns my sleeping world alive, and every faded piece of me starts shining through the blue. When daybreak in my heart begins with you. Daybreak in my heart is not a sudden flame. It is the silver kind of love that slowly learns your name, and all the tender hopes I kept are finally coming true. When daybreak in my heart begins with you. No more hiding from the dawn, no more holding all night long. The rain has washed the shadows clean and shown me what this heart can mean. A softer strength, a truer view, a life made light by loving you. Not loudly, not for all to see, but deep enough to remake me. And if tomorrow comes the same, with silver skies that know your name, then let this feeling rise anew in every waking shade of blue. Daybreak in my heart begins the moment you are near, turning all my quiet doubts into something bright and clear. And every little dream I lost comes walking back in view when daybreak in my heart begins with you. Daybreak in my heart keeps rising with the light through silver rain and waking skies and all that follows night. If love can bloom this gently and still feel this deep and true, then let daybreak in my heart keep beginning with you. Every morning starts with you before the light comes breaking through, before the streets begin to move. My first thought turns to you. The room is pale, the sky is wet, the night is not quite over yet. But even in this half-born day, your warmth is already on its way. The curtain shifts, the window gleams, the rooftops shine with silver dreams. And in that quiet waking hue, the whole first hour belongs to you. I used to start the day with fear, with heavy breath and distant years. But now the dawn arrives so true, because my morning starts with you. The rain taps softly on the rail, a fragile waking tender trail. And every little sound I hear seems to pull your presence near. Before the world speaks, before I move, the sky turns silver and thinks of you. Before the sun comes, before the blue, my heart already turns to you. Every morning starts with you in my mind, like the first soft light across a cloudy sky. And every quiet little part of me begins to bloom when the dawn comes in and gently fills the room. Every morning starts with you in my soul, like a warmth I never asked for, but somehow always know. And all the rain, all the blue, all the tender shades I knew turn into a brand new day the moment they turn into you. A bus rolls past, the streetlights fade, the puddles catch the dawn half made. A cafe opens down below, and still your thought remains the glow. It makes the ordinary bright, and makes the silence feel alive. It teaches my tired heart to hear how hope can breathe when love is near. Not loud enough to shake the walls, but soft enough to break old falls. A little change, a truer hue, a calmer way of loving you. I never knew a single thought could hold the peace I always sought. But now before the day begins, you are the song beneath my skin. The windows glow, the raindrops move, and every soft beginning leads to you. What once felt cold now feels brand new, because the day itself starts with you. Every morning starts with you in my mind, like the first soft light across a cloudy sky. And every quiet little part of me begins to bloom when the dawn comes in and gently fills the room. Every morning starts with you in my soul, like a warmth I never asked for, but somehow always know. And all the rain, all the blue, all the tender shades I knew turn into a brand new day the moment they turn into you. If love can live in daily things, in mugs and light and window strings, then this is where it's true. The day begins by reaching you. No need for stars, no need for flame, when dawn itself can say your name, and all the world can start anew, because my morning starts with you. Every morning starts with you in my mind, and every hidden hope in me rises with the light. All the careful years I held inside begin to loosen through, when the silver sky and waking earth remind me of you. Every morning starts with you in my soul, like a song that turns the quiet into something whole. And if the day can keep beginning with this tender point of view, then let every morning start with you. You felt like the first hello in a sky still soft and low. Rain was falling thin and blue, and the morning sounded new. There are moments small and light that can change the shape of night. Not with thunder, not with flame, just a look that says your name. The window held a silver line, the city moved in slower time, and in that tender waking hue, every quiet thought turned into you. I used to fear beginnings most, the almost close, the fragile hope. But something in your gentle gaze made the dark give up its place. The rain moved softly down the glass, like it knew this would not pass, like it came to let me see how warm a single word could be. You were not loud, you were not fire, you were the softest kind of desire. A little warmth, a little truth, the first hello that pulled me through. You felt like the first hello I'd waited for, like warm light falling through a half-open door, and all the cold and careful parts of me just slowly moved, when your quiet kind of presence turned the gray to something new. You felt like the first hello the morning ever knew, like the dawn itself had gathered all its softer shades for you, and every little trembling thing inside my guarded view began to breathe more easily the moment I found you. Now every rainy dawn I hear brings back that warmth of meeting near. The way your smile arrived so slow and made the whole pale skyline glow. A tiny laugh, a lingering tone, a feeling asking to be known. Not all at once, but line by line, like sunrise learning how to shine. I used to think a heart would break the moment it began to wake, but you arrived so calm and true, and made the fragile feel brand new. No grand display, no urgent sign, just one soft moment crossing mine, and suddenly the world I knew had room for something bright as you. You did not rush, you did not prove, you simply smiled and let me move out of the dark, out of the blue, into a day that felt like you. You felt like the first hello I'd waited for, like warm light falling through a half-open door, and all the cold and careful parts of me just slowly moved, when your quiet kind of presence turned the gray to something new. easily the moment I found you. No loud beginning, no sudden spark, just one kind light inside the dark. And still it changed the way I see what tenderness can do to me. Because a first hello can stay long after words have gone away. As warmth as rain, as silver blue, as a dawn forever tied to you. You felt like the first hello I'd waited for. And even now I hear that warmth inside the rain once more. Every cautious part of me that used to hide from view finds a softer way to live, because it opened up to you. You felt like the first hello that changed the shape of blue, like a dawn that touched my hidden heart and made the whole sky new. If love begins in little ways that feel this deep and true, then I will always bless the morning that first brought me you. When the sky turns blue, I feel it too. A quiet change moving through. The longest dark begins to fade and leaves a softer kind of day. The rain is thinner than before, a silver sheen across the floor. The window holds a pale new line, where blue begins to gently shine. The clouds are lightening one by one, not fully morning, not yet sun, but something in that opening hue feels like the world is turning to you. I stand and watch the skyline clear, as if the distance draws you near. Not through a word, not through a sign, but through this weather changing mind. I used to think that dawn was cold, a place where lonely thoughts took hold. But now it blooms in quiet shades and warms the spaces fear once made. Something in the sky, something in me too, both are slowly opening into silver blue. And the dark recedes more than I once knew. When the morning rises, it rises into you. When the sky turns blue, my heart turns too. All the gray I carry starts to open into you, and every fading shadow finds a softer point of view. When the sky turns blue, my heart turns too. When the sky turns blue, I can feel the morning breathe, like a quiet kind of courage waking underneath. And all the careful walls I built are letting in the truth. When the sky turns blue, my heart turns too. The street below is wet and still the traffic comes beyond the hill. A bird begins and stops and tries as if it too is learning skies. A cafe sign begins to glow. The day is somewhere else to go, but I remain inside this you, because it somehow carries you. Your memory is not a wound, it moves like color through the room. A tender, tender, patient flame that brightens everything the same. And maybe this is how hearts mend, not by forgetting how things end, but by allowing one small light to teach them how to leave the night. The pale light falls across my view, and every quiet part turns new. What once felt far now feels so true. The whole waking sky leans into you. When and every fading shadow finds a softer point of view. When the sky turns blue, when the sky turns blue, I can feel the morning breeze, like a quiet kind of courage waking underneath. And all the careful walls I build are letting in the truth. When the sky turns blue, my heart turns too. Not every change arrives with fire. Some come slower, softer, higher. A line of blue, a calmer breath of life returning after death. A little sky, a little rain, a heart that dares to feel again. And all the things I fear to lose become less dark in morning blue. If love can live in shades this small, then maybe it can hold it all. The nights I knew, the hopes I drew, the dawn that slowly leads to you. When the sky turns blue, my heart turns too. All the hidden corners of me open into view, and every little dream I kept beneath the darker hues finds a gentler way to rise when morning calls for you. When the sky turns blue, let the feeling stay in the silver soft beginning at the edge of day. If love can bloom as quietly and still feel bright and true, then I will trust the sky turning blue to lead me into you. There's a melody in the rain tonight, soft and low in the silver light, running down the glass so quietly, like the dawn has learned your memory. The sky is still too dim for day, but all the dark is slipping away. The rooftops shine, the streets are blue, and every sound reminds me of you. A drop falls slow against the pane, then another joins and calls your name. Not in words that I can hold, but in a rhythm bright and gold. The room is small, the air is thin, yet something warm is settling in. A little pulse, a little sign, a quiet chorus in my mind. I never thought the rain could sing or carry such a tender thing, but every line it leaves behind feels like your hand brushing mine. The coffee cools beside my chair, the early breeze moves through my hair, and in this half-awake sunrise, your shadow softens all the sky. It falls so light, but pulls me through a silver line that sounds like you. And in my chest, so soft, so new, a hidden song begins to bloom. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like you, like a silver little promise falling through the blue. And every quiet part of me keeps opening in tune as the sleeping world turns softly toward the morning moon. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like grace, like the dawn has placed a tender light across your face, and all the feelings I once hid are rising into view. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like you. The traffic lights are blinking slow, the pale horizon starts to glow. A passing bus, a distant sign, yet still your music moves through mine. The city city wakes in fragile lines, and shop front glass and window shines. But under all the early noise, I hear the softness of your voice. Not truly there, not close enough, but near in all the gentler stuff. And how the rain keeps time so true, and how the morning turns to you. I hum along without a plan to something only hearts can understand. A little hook beneath my breath, a little life where dark was left. And maybe this is how love starts, not with fire but quieter hearts. A simple tune, a soft refrain, a name appearing in the rain. The clouds grow pale, the blue comes through, but still that song returns to you. And all at once the light feels new, as if the sky is singing too. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like you, like a silver little promise falling through the blue. And every quiet part of me keeps opening in tune, as the sleeping world turns softly toward the morning moon. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like grace, like the dawn has placed a tender light across your face. And all the feelings I once hid are rising into view. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like you. Maybe all this time my heart was waiting for a softer start, not thunder breaking through the sky, but one small note that stayed nearby. A line of rain, a hush of air, a warmth that blooms from anywhere. A fragile song too sweet to hide, that keeps on gathering inside. And if this dawn is where I learn, a quiet longing still can burn. And let it stay, then let it move like rainy light and borrowed blue. Because the smallest melody can change the shape of memory, and turn a lonely waking room into a place where hopes can bloom. There's a melody in the rain that sounds like you. Now every silver street and cloud is humming with it too. And every little guarded part that once withdrew too soon is finding its own way to open like a flower in June. There's a melody in the rain that sounds so bright, like the first brave step of morning out of all the night. And if love begins in tender songs before the sky turns true, then let this melody in the rain keep leading me to you. There's a melody in the rain, and I am changed by it, by the silver and the blue, and every drop that softly hits. And in the early waking hour, and the calm and gentle view, there's a melody in the rain that sounds like you. Silver streets and amber light, cold outside but warm inside. The dawn is wet, the sky is white, and I still see you. The pavement glows beneath the rain, a mirror made of sky and flame. And in that trembling silver view, the first thing that I find you. Not your touch, not your voice, just the shape of my own choice. To let this morning hold your face in every passing drop of grace. The world is cool against my skin, but something warmer moves within. A glance remembered, soft and slow, like sunrise learning how to glow. If eyes can stay after the night, then yours remain in every light. A gentle heat, a quiet spark, a lantern in the waking dark. Silver streets are cold, but your eyes are warm. Every rainy shadow loses all its storm, and the dawn around you softens as I move, like the whole gray city has your point of view. Silver streets are cold, but your eyes are warm. You turn the tender morning into shelter from the storm, and every little shimmer on the road I'm walking through feels like the city learned its gentleness from you. Silver streets are wide, but your gaze stays near, like a soft and steady light that makes the distance disappear. And in the early rain, in the pale awakening blue, the cold world starts to feel alive because of you. A storefront gleams, a traffic sign. The light keeps shifting line by line, and all of it becomes a frame for one remembered look again. I used to pass through dawn like smoke, half asleep, half hidden, broke. But now I notice every hue, because each one reminds me of you. The silver road, the puddled shine, the way the skyline redraws its line. The quiet cars, the dim cafe, they all seem softer in this gray. And in that softness I can see how warmth arrives so silently, not as a fire raging through, but as a pair of eyes like you. The sky stays pale, the rain falls thin, but your warmth rises under my skin. And what was distant now feels true. The whole gray morning turns toward you. Silver streets are cold, but your eyes are warm. You turn the tender morning into shelter from the storm, and every little shimmer on the road I'm walking through feels like the city learned its gentleness from you. Silver streets are wide, but your gaze stays near, like a soft and steady light that makes the distance disappear. And in the early rain, in the pale awakening blue, the cold world starts to feel alive because of you. Maybe that is all love needs, a quiet warmth in colder scenes, a look that lingers still and bright and holds its color through the night. No loud confession, no sudden flame, just one soft heart that says your name. And suddenly the world I knew feels lit from somewhere close to you. Silver streets are cold, but your eyes are warm. They turn the fragile break of dawn into a truer form, and every trembling beam of light across the avenue feels like a silver road was made to lead to you. Silver streets are cold, but my heart is new, because this rainy city keeps reflecting pieces of your hue. And in the early hour, in the waking silver blue, I find the day becoming kind because of you. Before the city wakes, the streets are ours. The lamps still glow like distant stars. The rain is soft, the dawn is thin, and something beautiful is settling in. No buses yet, no crowded lines, no rushing feet, no borrowed time. Just wet pavements and early light, and me with you inside my mind. The buildings still half asleep. Before the city wakes, I hear you best in the hush between my heart and breath, and all the empty streets shine silver blue, as if this quiet hour was made for you. Before the city wakes, I feel you closer now, in the early air, in the rain upon the ground. No one else can see the way this morning bends, but every silent road is leading me to you again. Before the city wakes, the whole world leans in slow, like it knows the kind of feeling only dawn can show. And every sleeping window, every half-lit avenue makes this quiet little universe feel closer to you. The neon sign goes dim at last, the darkest part of night is past, and still I linger in this blue, because it somehow carries you. I never thought I'd love this hour, its fragile light, its hidden power, but now I wait for it to come, like waiting for the gentlest sun. There is no need for grand display, no fireworks to light the way, just one soft frame, one silver street, one memory making my heart beat. And maybe love can live like this, in little weather painted bliss, in moments no one stops to keep, before the city wakes from sleep. Before the noise begins and names the day, I let this feeling have its way. The world is still and so am I, beneath the pale unfolding sky. Before the city wakes, I feel you closer now, in the early air, in the rain upon the ground. No one else can see the way this morning bends, but every silent road is leading me to you again. Before the city wakes, the whole world leans in slow, like it knows the kind of feeling only dawn can show. And every sleeping window, every half-lit avenue makes this quiet little universe feel closer to you. One day the noise will flood it all, the doors will rise, the engines call, but I will keep this hour inside, this tenderness the dawn can't hide, because it taught me something true. A quiet road can lead to you, and in a city washed with rain, my heart can still begin again. Before the city wakes, I feel you closer now, more than in the brightest day, more than words allow. And every little drop of dawn keeps painting something new, on every silent road that turns my heart to you. Before the city wakes, let this feeling softly stay, like the last blue star above the first awake of day. If love can start in hidden light and still come shining through, then I'll keep walking every early street toward you. Raindrops on the rooftop, heartbeat in my chest, two little rhythms I can never make rest. One falls outside and one stays in, but tonight they move together. The room is dim, the curtain sways, the rain keeps perfect time this way. A low soft tapping on the air, like someone left a secret there. I sit and listen still and close to every note the darkness holds, and somewhere in that silver sound I feel my restless pulse slow down. Then suddenly it starts again, a little faster with the rain, as if your memory knows the beat and walks in softly through the street. I press my hand against my heart and hear the weather play its part, a love song written drop When the rain falls down, my heartbeat answers. When the night leans in, the feeling gathers, and I can't tell now where one begins. The sky outside or my skin within. Raindrops and heartbeats fall in time tonight. One from the clouds above, one from the hidden light. And every little pulse in me keeps turning into you, as the silver rain keeps singing through the blue. Raindrops and heartbeats soft and close and clear, a rhythm made of hope and all the things I wanna hear. I never knew a quiet storm could make me feel this new, till my heart began to fall in time with you. The alley glows in amber lines, a car goes by and then it's gone. But still the raindrops hold their shape, and still my pulse keeps singing on. I used to fear this kind of night, too much silence, too much light. But now each sound is warm and deep, a promise weather chose to keep. Your face appears in fleeting ways, in fogged up glass and silver haze, in all the pauses no one sees, in all the spaces in between. I never speak your name out loud, but feel it rising through the clouds, as if the whole dark sky above has learned the smallest shape of love. And the rain keeps time to what I hide, and my heart moves close to where you lie. In the midnight blue, I hear it true, every beat I keep leads back to you. Raindrops and heartbeats fall in time tonight. One from the clouds above, one from the hidden light. And every little pulse in me keeps turning into you, as the silver rain keeps singing through the blue. Raindrops and heartbeats soft and close and clear, a rhythm made of hope and all the things I wanna hear. I never knew a quiet storm could make me feel this new, till my heart began to fall in time with you. Maybe love is not a word, maybe first it's only heard in all the tiny beats we miss, in sounds as soft and close as this. A trembling roof, a warming vein, a soul that changes with the rain. And slowly, without warning me, you become my melody. Raindrops and heartbeats fall in time tonight, and every hidden part of me is opening to light. Not with thunder, not with fear, but with a tender point of view, as my heart begins to fall in time with you. Raindrops and heartbeats, let them stay this way. A silver song of waking love before the break of day. If every beat can find its answer in a dawn this soft and true, then let my whole heart keep on falling into you. Blue on the ceiling, blue on the floor. The morning is knocking outside my door. I haven't opened the day just yet, but I can feel a promise in it. The rain has softened into misty lines. The city breathes in slower time, a pale blue hush across the street, and something in my chest skips a beat. I never thought that dawn could be a place where you would come to me, not in doesn't feel so wide when this blue light is by my side. It fills the corners of the room and makes the dark begin to bloom. I look outside and somehow know some feelings do not need to show. They rise like color through the gray and quietly rearrange the day. In this soft blue morning I am not alone. Every fading shadow feels like coming home, and the air around me changes with your name. Like the waking skyline will not be the same. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. Like the night is open slowly into something new. All the quiet walls around me start to shimmer in your hue. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. In this soft blue morning I can feel the dark release. Every little beam of color brings my restless thoughts to peace. And the world that once felt distant now is tender, bright and true. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. The windows catch the earliest light and turn my empty room to white, then blue again, then almost gold. Like love is shy before it's told. A bicycle rolls across the rain, a bird begins a simple refrain, and all these ordinary things feel softer now, like hidden wings. I used to rush through hours like these without a pause, without a breeze, but now I stand and let them stay because they carry you my way. And maybe this is how hearts learn, not all at once but turn by turn. A little weather, a little sign, a little you inside my mind. Now the sky is lifting and the streets can see what the night was hiding, what you are to me. Not a sudden fire, not a reckless view, just a growing morning turning into you. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. Like the night is open slowly into something new. All the quiet walls around me start to shimmer in your hue. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. In this soft blue morning I can feel the dark release. Every little beam of color brings my restless thoughts to peace. And the world that once felt distant now is tender, bright and true. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. If I could hold this hour still, I think I truly, truly will. Because the way the sky turns clear feels like your footsteps drawing near. No thunder, no dramatic sign, just blue light crossing into mine. And suddenly what I once feared becomes the reason I am here. In this soft blue morning all my hidden colors rise. Like the dawn has found its courage in the corners of my eyes. And the quiet little hope I kept is finally breaking through. In this soft blue morning my heart wakes up to you. In this soft blue morning let the day begin this way, with the silver kind of tenderness that does not fade away. If the world can start so gently and still, bated breath and silver tears. Morning hasn't touched the sky just yet, but my heart is already wet. The glass is cool beneath my hand. The world beyond it softly stands in muted blue and smoky white. A half-born day, a half-held light. Every drop that trails along the frame seems to know the shape of your name. Like the rain has learned what I can't say and writes it down before the day. I stand alone but not the same. This little room is lit with flame. Not fire loud enough to burn, but enough to make my whole heart turn. There's something tender in the dark, a little pulse, a hidden spark. As if the sky before it clears has come to bring you closer here. And the silence sings soft and low through the rain. You seem to glow in the early blue. I can see how your memory touches me. Your name is written softly on my window pane, and every silver raindrop running down again. And I don't wipe it off, I let it stay in view, because the morning looks more beautiful with you. Your name is written softly where the dawn begins, like a secret little melody beneath my skin. And though the sky is cold, my heart is warm and new, because the rain keeps drawing me aligned to you. Are growing faint. The clouds are made of pearl and paint. A pale horizon slowly starts to gather all my scattered hearts. I never thought a quiet scene can make a hidden feeling gleam, but now the smallest things I see are bright with your possibility. A passing car, a distant sound, a trembling drop sliding down. They all become a part of you inside this soft awakening blue. If love is small before it's known, then maybe this is how it's grown. In little looks and gentle signs, and borrowed light and borrowed time. And I don't fight what I can feel. This tender ache is soft and real. As the gray sky turns to gold, something new begins to hold. Your name is written softly on my window pane, and every silver raindrop running down again. And I don't wipe it off, I let it stay in view, because the morning looks more beautiful with you. Your name is written softly where the dawn begins, like a secret little melody beneath my skin. And though the sky is cold, my heart is warm and new, because the rain keeps drawing me aligned to you. Maybe every feeling needs a place to start, a line of rain, a warming heart, a breath against the glass at dawn, a reason to keep holding on. And maybe I was meant to find your shape in weather, light and time. Not loudly, not all at once, but softly as the morning comes. Your name is written softly on my window pane, and every little drop returns to sing it once again. I let the silver writing stay until the sky turns through, because the day begins more gently when it begins with you. You city is sleeping, but I know you're there, somewhere between the dark and the dawn. My lonely night is slowly moving on. The room is quiet, the coffee is warm. A little light trembles under the storm. The sky is soft, the streets are clean, like the world was washed for a brand new scene. I hear your name in the rhythm outside, in every small drop, in every low tide. Not like a memory heavy and cold, but like a story waiting to be told. I never knew the rain could feel this bright. I never knew that hope could sound this light. But in this hour before the morning starts, a silver drizzle reaches for my heart. And I don't run from the feeling now. The dark is fading and you are somehow in every breath. In the window light, a soft beginning inside the night. In the early rain, you come back like morning light, falling through my quiet room, making everything feel right. Not a storm, not a tear, not a shadow passing through, just a tender kind of blue that slowly turns my heart to you. Oh, in the early rain, I can hear the world begin. Every little drop is like a song beneath my skin. And the dawn leans in and the sky opens wide, as if love has been waiting in the rain outside. The rooftops shimmer under muted gray. The night is leaving in a gentle way. I watch the glass turn bright with day and feel my guarded thoughts give away. I used to think the rain belonged to pain, to missing trains and words you can't explain. But now it sounds like footsteps drawing near, like something beautiful is almost here. Your smile appears in things I cannot hold, in pale street signs and windows glowing gold. In all the little moments no one sees, you rise so softly through the breeze. And I let go of the fear I knew. The day is awakening and so are you. Inside my chest, a quiet flame. The world feels different when it says your name. In the early rain, you come back like morning light, falling through my quiet room, making everything feel right. Not a storm, not a tear, not a shadow passing through, just a tender kind of blue that slowly turns my heart to you. Oh, in the early rain, I can hear the world begin. Every little drop is like a song beneath my skin. And the dawn leans in and the sky opens wide, as if love has been waiting in the rain outside. Maybe this is how a new love starts, not with fire but with softened hearts, not with thunder breaking through the sky, but with one warm feeling you can't deny. A little rain, a little light, a little courage in the fading night. And suddenly the world I used to know feels like somewhere I am ready to go. In the early rain, you come back like morning light, turning all my faded thoughts into colors warm and bright. And not a dream, not a ghost, not a wish I have to hide, just the sweetest kind of